Hello, my dear friends of the Feng Shui. Another episode of Feng Shui for you. Real Feng Shui, the 5 areas where you want your Feng Shui right. Woohoo! And this is the conclusion of the series, the last one. Yes. Because the thing is, a question I get asked a lot is, how do I know if my house has good Feng Shui? Well, this is what we're going to have summarized today in this video. I'm Sandra, and I have been teaching and consulting Feng Shui now for nearly 20 years, first in Germany and now here in New Zealand. You see, Feng Shui is the study of the life force energy, which we call Qi, that permeates our environment. And that is a product of the balance of Yin and Yang. You can look at some of my basic videos here on this channel. If you're not sure about what that is, and if you still don't know, ask me. Write in the comments, and I'm more than happy to explain to you. So if you are not sure about your Feng Shui, the question was that we had, where do you start? Are there some areas in your home that are more important than others? Yes. And where do you really want your Feng Shui to be right? So we've been looking at 5 areas in your home where you really want your Feng Shui to be right. Okay. So how inviting is your home? That was the first one. How inviting is your home? What does the main door look like? So we did that in the first video, and I said, generally, if the main door is okay, the Qi in your home is quite good. So how does your entrance look like when you go towards your house? How does your entrance look like when you go into the house? Is it clear? Is it decluttered? What's going on there? Are there boundaries, blockages, anything like that? What's going on there? And if you're inside the house and you're looking out, what is it that you see? Are there blockages? Are there negative energies? Is there anything that's not nice to look at? Or do you have a nice outlook when you're looking out of your home? Because the main door is called the mouth of the Qi, and that is where the Qi enters your home. So you want that to be nice, don't you? Second area that you want to get right is really your bedroom, because you spend a lot of time in your bedroom. And like I said before, the bigger the house, the less important is the bedroom. But most of us have 1 bedroom, maybe 2, maybe 3. So you want your bedroom right. And what you want in your bedroom is really a yin atmosphere, because the bedroom is traditionally a yin room. So you want dimmed light, dimming colors, not too much going on in there. Ideally, no television, no blue light devices. So you can have a really good sleep, because your sleep is really important. The deeper your sleep, if you really go into slow wave sleep, your brain health, your gut health, your immune system is really benefiting from that. So really look that you have your bedroom, the Feng Shui in your bedroom right. So if you have those 2 right, the main door and the bedroom, you already have a lot of done really right in your home. So look into those 2 especially. The third one that we looked at was the kitchen. In the kitchen, what I said is, depending on how much you cook and how much time you spend with that, the kitchen is more important, as if you are just eating takeaway food or just using the microwave to heat it up. So if you're spending a lot of time in your kitchen while creating food, cooking, eating with the family and so on, the more important the kitchen is. And look at that into that video, what I said about the setup of the kitchen. Like this one is really nice with the triangle, ergonomic triangle and Feng Shui triangle, fire and water separate and not opposite of each other. Look into that episode if you are not sure about the setup of your kitchen. And then we have 2 more areas where it's really, really just coming up now. It's the study or home office. And that's what we said we want. So in this example, I said, I would love to have that chair on the other side so that your knowledge and everything that you need backs you. So you have that, it does have your back, the knowledge, your material, everything you maybe need. You just need to go around and grab it and you've got it. And you've got the window on the left, so you've got some outlook, probably nice. It looks like it's a nice outlook. And you can see the door from your desk. You rule the room. You know the caveman principle that I explained in the videos. You rule the room. You control the room. You can see if somebody enters. And you have a back that's supporting you. It's really important. And the more we have home office, the more important it is, of course. And then last but not least, we've been looking at something that is really more and more important because our lifestyle is changing. We're living in apartments, we're living in condos more and more, which means that if you have an apartment or condo that has no window to the left and to the right, more and more places are like that, and chi is actually just coming from one direction, then you want this direction to be one of your favorable directions. So find out your Gua number either through my workshop or Google it or whatever, and find your favorable direction. And if you're looking at buying an apartment or a detached house, make sure that these are your favorable directions to get the chi right. We really need a nice journey of chi in your home. Dancing, the chi likes to dance through your house, so let it dance. Really, it's just such an amazing thing to look at. Another thing what I want to look at today as a little extra are so-called missing areas, because that question came up the other day. So if this is your floor plan, you can see that on the top left, there is an area that's missing. Bottom right also, but it's not that much. I wouldn't bother with that one. Seriously, it's not too bad. But on the top left. So, okay, if you're working with the bagua, yeah, there is something to replace it and so on. I'm not talking about the bagua today. What I'm talking about, if you're planning a house, or if you are planning to buy a house and you see a floor plan like that, you really need to have your Gua number. You really need to see whether that section, whether that direction, whether that area is one of your auspicious directions. If it is, especially if it's the life governing one, I really want you to reconsider buying that house, because that area, this energy will miss. You will miss out on so much. And there's only so much we can mend and fix. And I know I always say there's nothing we can't fix, but this is actually one thing that's just not worth. If you haven't bought that place and you're looking at a house with such a huge missing area and it's one of your favorable directions, I really urge you to reconsider. That's my point. That's my point. We can try and fix it, and there are measures to do it, but there's costs involved. So if you can, from the start, just not have a house with a missing area. Oh, look at that floor plan. What do you think of that floor plan? Yes, big sections missing. So if I see one of those, I don't even look at the interior flow because there's so much stuff missing. Reconsider. And if you are one of those people who are designing floor plans, I would love to have a conversation with you. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. So really, really, which parts are missing? What does that sector represent? Is there a person that's missing? You know how in the trigrams, when we're looking into the Bagua, it also represents persons. So, and that's not fixable. That is really not fixable. If you see those floor plans, really think twice what you're doing. I'm sorry to say it that bluntly. That's my advice for you. Well, because then you can put you can put as much good chi in there through the main door and the direction as you want. There is a huge sector missing, and that is not fixable. So what do I want you to do now with those 5 areas? I just added the missing corner because that came up the other day. And what I want you to do now is you have your floor plan. Even if you don't have your Gua number and you have no idea, no clue what I'm talking about, you definitely know what to do with the main door, with the bedroom, and with the kitchen. And if you have a balcony or a home office, you know that too. What I want you to do now is put it into action. What is it that you can do right now to improve your Feng Shui? The Feng Shui in your home. What is it that you can do? Which area can you easily improve? Pick one. Pick just one. Don't do too much at the same time. Otherwise, you don't really feel the difference and what's good for you. Pick one of those areas. To be honest, I probably start with the main door or the bedroom. And see which area you can more easily improve. Do that first. You know, the best idea and the best feeling and the best new knowledge isn't worth anything if you don't put it into action. So get your floor plan out, look at the areas, wander around, do maybe the main door, look inside, outside, and see what you can improve there. And then just start basking in there. Just start feeling the difference and start improving bit by bit. Seriously, I want you to not do too much at the same time, but really improve bit by bit. Feel how it feels, see what you can do. You probably don't even have to buy new stuff, maybe a shoe rack, possibly, who knows? But you probably have stuff that you can use. Or in the entrance, also in the main, and what I like in the main entrance is also like a family picture, for instance. That's really a nice thing to welcome your guests, isn't it? Or to welcome you back home if you see your whole family there. So that's another thing you can do. Would that be something? So I hope you can take action. As small as it might be, it is a step towards the right direction and to get the Feng Shui right, the journey of the Qi in your home and enhance the Feng Shui. I hope this was helpful. If you like what you see and what you hear, like it, share it, subscribe. Let me know in the comments. And I see you again soon with another series. Maybe Feng Shui, maybe Bazi. I'm not quite sure what the next one is going to be. But I'll see you again soon here on this channel. Bye.